welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much to me when you guys subscribe to my channel. I love sharing yummy recipes, and for today's video, that's what it's going to be. I am going to be sharing with you one of my favorite frijoles charros recipe. I learned this recipe a long time ago, guys. I was super young. One of my dad's good friends used to make these frijoles every single time we would throw it down on the barbecue, and they were just so good. The only thing I'm doing different in this recipe, guys, I'm not going to be adding jalapeno just because of my son, because I do plan on giving my son some of these frijoles for dinner. So I'm not going to be adding jalapeno, but definitely add it if your family likes chile. If y'all eat chile, add it. It's something that it's needed, you know. It's la bandera mexicana, and it just makes everything taste so much better. But just for my baby, I'm not going to be adding it in my recipe. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you try any of my recipes, don't forget to send me pictures on Snapchat or Instagram. It means so much to me, and I will leave a link here, that way you can follow me on my Instagram. So everything that you need in this recipe is going to be listed down below. I always put my recipes in the link in description. Also, if you hear my son in the background, he's right here with my husband, so you might hear them. So let's go ahead and get on to the ingredients.
So all of the ingredients is going to be listed in the description down below. That way you don't miss anything in case I forget to say something. It's all going to be listed down below. And these frijoles, dude, just go so good with some tacos or carne asada. Like, honestly, this night that we ate it, we just had this with corn and some meat, and it was perfect. I'm starting off cutting up some ham. This is Canadian ham, but you can use like deli ham, would work great. And also I'm chopping up some weenies. You don't have to use weenies, you can use sausage, but weenies goes really good with this, and it's a good way to use them as well. I have already chopped up some tomato and onion. I chopped it up as small as I possibly could. And I also am going to be chopping up some cilantro and garlic. That's what we're going to add to just mix it up and make it taste really good. I cut up about half of a package of this thick cut bacon, and I used all of it as well. And we're also going to be adding in some chorizo. So this is like a lot of pork. You can call it like frijoles puercos, but since it is on, you know, charro beans, it's gonna taste so good. Growing up, my grandma would make them like this, but she would also add cueritos, which is like pork skin. I couldn't find that in my local meat market, so I didn't get to add it. It made me sad because that's probably some of my favorite part of charro beans. So go ahead and just chop up all your ingredients, and like I said, if you are making this for your family, definitely add a chile jalapeno. If y'all like really spicy, add in a chile serrano. It's just gonna be so much better and spicier. But since I'm feeding my son these beans, I did not add it. So chopping up some cilantro and also some garlic. And now we're gonna saute everything. I start by sauteing the bacon, the ham, and the weenies. We just want the bacon to start releasing its fat and start kind of just browning up together. Once it's browned, I'm gonna start adding in some chorizo. And I usually buy the Cacique brand it has to be pork chorizo, by the way, but my local HEB did not have any. They just had this brand, and I'm glad I tried it. It's actually really good. I really like the flavor. So add in a package of chorizo as well and just let it brown up together. Once it's starting to brown and it's fragrant, we're gonna add in some bulb onion, which is just like the big green onions. This is so good, you guys. It has such a good flavor. Also adding in some white onion. We're just gonna saute it all around, and once it starts being aromatic, add in some garlic, because I didn't want the garlic to burn, so we're just gonna cook it for a few more minutes. So now we're gonna throw in our tomato, and I had a little bit of onion left over that I went ahead and just threw it in. And we're gonna saute it as well. Once it starts to kind of soften, add in cilantro, and this is a little bit or a lot, however much you like. I love a lot of cilantro, so I went in, and I also needed to use it up. So yeah, go ahead and add the cilantro, and it's gonna start smelling so good. And again, we're just kind of frying it all together. Then we're gonna add in about 1 can, I think it's like a 16-ounce can of tomato sauce, tomato puree. And we are also gonna saute with all the delicious veggies. Look how good this is looking, guys. It smells so good. So yeah, add in your tomato sauce, and like I said, it's gonna be like a 16-ounce can of tomato sauce. After your tomato sauce has been cooking with all of the vegetables and everything for like 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add in our fresh beans. I cooked these beans the night before, and I just left them in the fridge. So it's better if you've already cooked them and they've sat in their own juice for like a day, because I feel like they taste so much better instead of like fresh beans. But you can always do them with fresh beans if you have to, or even a can of beans. Like let's say you're in a pinch and you're like just trying to, you know, make beans for the family. Use canned beans. Just rinse them though, because some of that water kind of makes your stomach hurt. Put in as much water that will be your broth as you'd like, and then we're just gonna let it simmer for about 1 hour to 2 hours.
I forgot to mention, for the beans, we are going to add salt. You can also add in some chicken bouillon if you would like, but I'm going to keep mine with just salt because I really want the flavor of everything that is in here to come out, and the salt's going to help that. I don't want to add in any like chicken stock flavor. I just want it to be the frijoles and the guisado, de everything puerco, and these beans, girl. Bomb. You can even add a little bit of cerveza in here. That takes it to another level. Like just do like maybe like half a cup of cerveza and let it just boil with everything. That's gonna make them, you know, frijoles borrachos or whatever. But again, because of my son, I'm not doing that. But go ahead and do that if you don't have kids or whatever. Try it. It makes it taste so good.
After about 1 hour, my beans, I felt like they were ready. All the flavors had just come together. The house smelled delicious, and look how good they came out, guys. Oh my goodness. Please try out this recipe. If you do, let me know in the comments down below.